Hi, Sean here from Cine Talk. I want to do a review for a film that I just finished watching called Rubber. Rubber is a film that was playing in the festivals last year. It's got a lot of attention. It's directed by a guy called Quentin Dupieux. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his last name. That's how it's spelled on IMDb. And I pronounce it in a French way. So, Rubber uh, is strange, is weird, and for me, it represents everything that I dislike about student movies and people with 5D cameras who think it's okay to go out and shoot a 85-minute film and let it be called genius, let it be called more than it actually is. It's not. It's getting annoying now. And Rubber, I think, was probably one of the most annoying films simply because everyone's been telling me, yes, alright, it's a film about a tire who goes around killing people, but it's not just that. It starts off with a police car pulling up, a sheriff getting out of the trunk of the car, the boot, if you're in the UK, um, and delivers a monologue about how all great movies have bits of no reason in them. Why E.T. is brown, no reason. It's not explained in the film. It's not that there's no reason, it's that the reason for that doesn't help move the story along. That's the reason for that has no applicable meaning to the story. Why the pianist lives like a bum, because he plays the piano so beautifully. So this film is kind of a film made up of no reasons, and we're told that by the sheriff who pulls up at the beginning. Um, what he's actually doing is he's actually speaking to an audience who are about to watch this film, but they're not watching it on a screen. They're sitting in the middle of the desert, watching it being played out in real life. It's a setup that would not be out of place in a David Lynch movie, and I think I don't know Quentin Dupieux. I have no idea whether he's a David Lynch fan. I would say he was. I would also say that he's probably a fan of things like The Twilight Zone and, um, you know, a lot of these weird movies that are weird to be weird. They're not weird because they're good, they're just weird to be weird. This film is crying out for attention. It's saying, look at me, I'm a movie about a tire who makes people's heads explode. There is zero substance in this movie. There is zero actual storytelling in this movie. All there is um, some really nice shots of a tire rolling down the road. I believe this film was probably shot on a 5D Mark II. It was probably shot on some sort of SLR. It looks like that. It has the nice shallow depth of field. Um, I think the budget was probably something ludicrous, um, probably around $500,000, and so that would lead me to believe that it wasn't shot on actual film. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot I can say about this movie. All of it would be pretty negative. Um, it was boring at times, simply because it didn't make any sense. And maybe that was the whole point of the film. Maybe the whole point of the film was to dupe people into believing that this was an actual movie when it's not. This is not an actual movie. At best, this is a short film. This is this would fit in an hour-long episode of Twilight Zone, maybe. But I feel that every episode of the Twilight Zone had more substance and more story and more character development. And okay, when movies aren't about that sort of stuff, when they're Michael Bay's Crash Bang Wallop Robot Massacre 3, um, the style is amazing. The substance is not there, but when it's style over substance, Michael Bay is the fucking Mike Lee of style. You know, he knows how to deliver style. He knows how to make it look freaking amazing, make it sound just awesome. And this film looks good. It looks good. I've seen 101,000 of these types of films though on Vimeo or on YouTube, and they work as little 5 minute shorts, as little calling cards to say, look, I'm able to use a camera. That's all that this film does. It says, hey, I'm able to look at a character. And I know that it's sort of not taking itself seriously while taking itself seriously, but it just led to be just an epic waste of time. I would rather do a lot of other things than watch this movie again. Uh, I mean, I can't even bring myself to write a review. So whether there is a review of Rubber on cinetalk.tv, I don't know. I might not write it. There are other writers on the site who have enjoyed it more than me. Thus, I'll probably get them to write a review. But as my reaction to the film, I didn't like it at all. It was a waste of 85 minutes, you know, and that's all I can really say for me. If you want films that, when you see the trailer, you will know if this is your sort of film. Because I saw the trailer and I was like, I don't know. But then just everyone had been saying such great things about it and how it just annoys me. I feel like I've been tricked. I really feel like that this film was made just to trick me into watching it. And I did. It worked. You got a lot of people telling me how fucking great it was. And I watched it. So, if that was the point, you win.